Welcome back, everybody. We are the axe already broke, literally. All right, and we're gonna be doing something that we normally always do, and that is getting wood. That's right, we are getting some dark oak wood. We don't have any yet in the town. We did chop down a few dark oak trees a little while ago. I forgot what we did with them. I think we used them for sticks or made a bunch of torches with them. We did something with all of it, but I honestly do not remember what we used them for. So we are out, so we need to get more, and we have officially decided that we're going to be using them for the new building that we're building, the restaurant. I'm still deciding on a name, of course. The name is the hardest part of everything I build. Deciding a name, and after that we should be good to go. It's just, yeah. So basically this whole area, I love these trees because they're not too tall. They're easy enough to reach, so you can just grab everything and go. You don't have to like build a staircase aside of it and then the side of it and then try to climb. So, and they always have a lot. Like, look how much I got from that one tree. 38, actually, well, 39, maybe even 40 if I find another one of these. You know, I'm gonna chop down this birch as well, just so I have it, because, yeah. So there's another thing that I've really recently realized. The back side of all these buildings I'm building, the one I showed you, the coffee shop and the nature store, and then this dining hall, there's going to be, I'm gonna make like a bunch of like townhouses slash apartment buildings. More like townhouses, you know, like you think about like England or UK, if you think about England or Paris, you know, you got like those nice tall houses, 3-story houses along lakes and rivers. I'm picturing something like that. I've never actually been to Europe, so I'm going to just build this as best I can by just looking at pictures and everything, looking at architecture. But anyway, it's gonna be a lot of fun to build these because I've never actually built anything like them. The great thing is, I was testing out like the roofs, building the design of the roofs with the coffee shop and the nature one. So it's gonna be kind of, it's the style, the architecture style already kind of blends it with each other, so it's not gonna stand out too much. By the way, sorry for everyone for not really explaining anything that's happening. I'm just kind of just here chopping down trees, but yeah, it's going to be really cool. By the time it's finished, the whole eastern half of the town. See where you see the actual street itself. The eastern half is like a giant lake next to it. I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do with that. I'm really thinking about leaving like the lake there. Just building around it, building like a nice, like, not like a harbor, but like, I'm just like building a lot around that lake and making that lake like the center point of that side of the town. Making giant fountains. One thing that I love, and I always talk about Disney at some point or another, every one of these videos, make it kind of like a World of Color kind of area. Was like, man, I don't know if we can't do colored glowstone, can we? No, I don't think so. That's gotta be the next thing they gotta do. They did colored wool, they did colored glass, but now they can do colored lights. So anyway, that's the thing. We're just gonna have a bunch of like little fountains and lights popping up from the middle. I did have an idea of making like a small little like a little island. I'm not sure what I was gonna put on there. I think I was thinking of like a statue or something, or some kind of monument, or just something there. I'm not really sure what I was gonna put there, but now I'm thinking that's a stupid idea. I think I should just leave it just water and just see where I go from there. But anyway, that's a long ways away from now. The main thing is just getting this Main Street area built. The great thing that I have planned for the future of this town is, I spoke about this a little bit last video. These buildings that I'm building are really time consuming. They're really big, which is cool because I'm pushing myself to the creative limits. At the same time, they're taking so long to build. So what I've thought about is the outside of this Main Street area. Of course, the center of the town is going to be the tallest buildings, and then gradually it's going to get shorter. I do very much miss building just for fun, small little one-story little houses and things. I miss doing that. So what I think I'm gonna end up doing eventually, at some point or another, is build one-story buildings along the edges of the outer rim of the town. I'm just thinking that's the direction it's going to go. I don't really see myself building many more massive buildings like these around. Like, I did plan on building like a church, I did plan on building like a theater, a horse stable, a bunch of other things, a police station. But some of these are like multi-story buildings. Others like don't need to be like a horse stable does not need to be 3 stories. So it's just a matter of just figuring out how it's all going to come together, you know. And it's basically it comes right down to just building one thing at a time, you know. And that's the unfortunate thing is I can't multitask with these projects anymore because they're just everything is just so interconnected that everything has to connect to another thing. And that was the problem with the train station. The train station I couldn't build anymore because I wanted to know what I was doing with the rest of the world, like where the track's going, you know. I wanted to figure out how tall the 3rd story is going to be before I built actual tracks for the 2nd story. You know, it was just all these inner parts that I couldn't just creatively just build and go with it. You know what I mean? I had to really plan it out, which is fine. That's what architecture is all about. So I guess it's just one of those where I do miss the old days of Minecraft for me, where I used to just, you know, walk around with like just a few tools and everything and just build whatever, you know. So, I mean, all of us have those days where we're feeling a little nostalgic, so I guess I'm feeling that right now. So let's cut down this last part. Let's see how much we got. We got quite a bit. How long are we in the video? Well, let's head back. And we're back. So, take a look at this. I just realized, like, look at the train station after we finished that 2nd story. It's actually looking really cool. I took the glass out of that middle one because I wasn't sure, but now I'm thinking the glass looked a little better. On this side, at least, it looked better. The other side, it looks a little weird, because the other side doesn't have glass windows. The other side is just open. So I'll have to see how it looks again. I think when I start building the 3rd story, I'll determine, because the 3rd story is not going to have any windows. It's all going to be open. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do about that. But for now, let's just stick with this. We got our task right now. Let's just get this done with and worked on, because this is the main mission for today. This is our main goal. So I don't really have a design plan like this in mind for this building. Yeah, I don't really have a really design in mind. I'm just going to kind of just not really roll with it, but I'm just going to kind of stick with you know what I could do? I could do kind of like one of those rounded corner things, because I was thinking about doing that at this end, because this is the main entrance to the restaurant right here. This is the walk-in counter and everything like that, and this is where like you wait, and then like over here is gonna be a massive fireplace, and here's more waiting. But I'm thinking because the other side doesn't have, it's just gonna be a squared end. I have to work on this, by the way. I will work on that. I get that done in my next video. I need to think, is it gonna be squared or should it be rounded? Because this side, all on this side, I can't reach, the back half of all these buildings is gonna be the apartments, the townhouses like I was talking about. They're gonna probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, probably like half the size of each of these buildings. So 4 townhomes will be there. So with that, I have to figure out what's gonna happen with these 2 corners. And I'm thinking, you know, like a rounded tower sort of thing might actually look the best. But for now, let me just put down the flooring. It's really dark, actually. I like it. Yeah, look at that. That looks fancy right there. It's almost like chocolate. Just eat it. Man, now I want a Hershey bar. This video is sponsored by Hershey. Yeah, this looks really good, actually. I like it. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, I really like the look of this. I really do. Okay, so we put these down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, yeah, let's do the rounded corners, like the tower sort of dealio. Because I'm thinking that will look best for the corners in the long run. Because right now we don't really have, there's no like architecturally like pleasing thing about this. Like there's nothing like, when you look at this, there's nothing that really stands out. The corner cafe does. It has like that squarish tower, but I think something rounded would be interesting because I haven't really done anything with a rounded building yet. So just kind of like, just enough to like, maybe not like that. Oh, maybe like this. Yeah. Okay, so this like, let me see if that accent's right there. Wait, so I need that. Oh, wait, shoot. So that's gotta be right there. Yeah. So that one's gonna be right there. That means this tree's gonna have to go. If I build 3 like that, no, something's wrong. What did I do wrong? Oh, that's why. Okay. The tree could have stayed, actually. The tree could have actually stayed. There we go. Okay, so not like the rounded complexity that I was thinking, but still enough to just give it a nice accent. Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, let's chop all this out. We'll get going with that. Because like I said, I want this to be unique. I want it to be, you know, I want every building to be unique for its own thing. I want each of them to be picturesque. My gosh, English is English is hard today. Goodness, why can't I speak? There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. All right, so let's get that tree plotted back in here. It's gonna be like, it was gonna be down here, but I guess, oh well, no, because if I have glass right here, I probably don't want the tree right there. I probably want it like right there. I want it right there, actually. Yeah. Right there. I'm gonna have to get more of that stuff. There we go. Yeah. And then I have enough to figure out. There we go. I should have put it closer, actually. Nah, I don't want to put it. Well. Destroy that thing for nothing. Sorry, this is a lot of just testing out and trial and error sort of thing. Like what looks best. Because that's where the trees are going to be. I like to put the trees at the top of these to make them taller. Okay. Okay, perfect. There we go. Yeah. I like this. Cool. All right, so I'm going to leave it at this. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.